Although in southern part of the country, the women have taken over.
So should women continue to wait to be handed these offices as they presently are, or they should go out and present themselves fight on equal
They
footing?
should go out and present themselves, but remember that we have some challenges, economical challenge. You need finance for logistic and campaign. Most women don't have that.
So how can we overhaul the system such that politics and the democratic setting will be a blessing to this country rather than the curse that it is turning out to be? Because I've heard this said several times that the bane of Nigeria, its underdevelopment, its insecurity, and so forth, is the politics and the politicians.
Yes. I think I have the answer because I've tested that seat. Remember I told you earlier that when I got to that seat, I made it clear that I was presenting myself as a mother. And as a mother, I don't have special appeal. Nothing appealed to me than to see that development of my state was the front burner. And the period I was telling you was a period when all hands were on deck. Go to Anambra State, ask them of them Virgy Etiaba. They will show you the development that occurred during that period. Is because I never borrowed. Even after the 3 months or 100 days in office, INEC made it clear that I was the one to run for governorship election of 2007. At that time, my party was trying to see if my governor could be allowed to run. But they went as far as the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court kept on saying that His Excellency Mr. P2B wouldn't run, that then Virgy Etiaba was to run. Why? Because we were waiting for our tenure interpretation. After the election of 2003, we won. But it was
we upturned. Being who?
The APGA won.
APGA won.
But it was upturned, and INEC gave it to PDP. So we had to face the tribunal. For almost 3 years we were in the tribunal until we regained our mandate.
From Chris.
And having regained, we then had to go for tenure interpretation. You understand? It was this tenure interpretation that made it impossible for His Excellency, the Governor of Anambra State, to present himself to run the 2007 election. So when there was nothing that could be done, it was only 10 days to the election day that I was made to take over. And those 10 days, I didn't waste money. It's on
that
record.
You were made to take over as deputy governorship candidate.
As the flag bearer for the election of 2007.
Okay.
Yes, under APGA. So I had to quickly run my campaign. I never spent a lot. And people were really out for me. But for the fact, again, that the terrain in a political terrain, the other side of me really campaigned with lots and lots of money. At the end of
the opposition?
The opposition, with lots and lots of money. At the end of the day, it was abracadabra. But then, just after 2 weeks, we regained the tenor interpretation came to our favor. So we regained our mandate again and pushed on. In the sense, what I'm saying is that a lot of money is being wasted during election campaign, trying to buy vote, trying to have people to mortgage their conscience. But as for me, I never did it because I knew that the work I did 100 days in office spoke for me.
Let's move away from politics now and talk about it. Your background, your education from the primary school took you to different parts of the country, from Kano to Gombe to Kwara State and to England. What impact has this had on you as a Nigerian? A
lot of impact. Even today, I was in a Teachers Institute. As soon as I came in, I saw some Northerners there. And I became very friendly with them, speaking the language. They were marveled. I associate myself wherever I go because I believe in one Nigeria. Apart from that, the education that took me to various parts of the country was such that it made me to have a very broad knowledge of this country and made me understand that we are one. And that is why it bleeds my heart when I see what is happening these days. It bleeds my heart.
What can we do to continue to foster unity in the country?
To foster unity in country, we have to be sincere to ourselves, first of all. You don't say one thing and do the other. You don't talk, but you have to talk and walk. It's because I talk and walk that has made my familiarity with those places very easy. Even 2 days ago, I spoke with the mayor of Kaltungo. So what I'm saying is that we have to know that we are all from one country, that we, all of us, must have to play our part to salvage this country, or else it will be very shameful because we don't have any other place to go. So this idea, I am saying it, when you ask for employment, when you go for a data, the form will just be issued to you. State of origin. What's the need of state of origin? Why can't you say that you're Nigerian? Because that state of origin does a lot of havoc. Just look at, as a teacher, just look at the recent federal government college entrance exam that was released. What justification do we have that a state like Anambra will have a cutoff of 139 points, and a state like Zamfara will have a cutoff of 2. Is that not showing disparity? Why can't teachers move from south to the north and teachers from the north to the south, and then try to cooperate and blend whatever we do? Because it is telling a lot on the development. Our education is being bastardized with this sort of arrangement. So I'm saying that we have to do away with anything that portrays the individual as coming from a particular area.
Including federal character?
Yes. Yes, including federal character. It is that federal character that is trickling down. It is it that is trickling down. Because if I know that I come from a particular state and I will be favored, why must I work hard? If you say you have 50 people to be employed, and then you share the number to the states, whether I work hard or I don't work hard, I must be there because they will call you 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, good.
We will take a break now, and when we return, we'll be talking some more with Dame Virgy Etiaba. Do stay with us.
Many factors define your health.